Welcome to another episode of the Gin Podcast. Hopefully you can see me right now, but man, it's been a minute. Obviously, you see where we're at with a new studio. Um, man, not much to say. This is been a pretty cool journey. Took some time off. The lease ended in our old studio 2 months ago, so yeah, been missing it, man. It's kind of cool coming into this little spot. I've been good, been working, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. My girl moved in. She's wild.
Let's go.
Nah, that's been a transition. It's been pretty cool though. A lot of shit you learn whenever someone moves in. But man, this is gonna be a dope one. This was actually supposed to happen a couple months ago. It's been in the making for a while. And man, it's just weird to see how far like you've come into the industry, and it's just dope to see, man. Like the shit you're doing, the shit that's going on, the hard work that I've seen, and it's weird when I say hard work because I see from afar.
Yeah,
Uh, but man, none other than Mateo's son, man. What's going on, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm saying,
Chilling?
yeah,
You
I'm
good?
chilling. Yeah, it's Mateo. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you brought me in here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of my very first ones. Like the way you got the setup is a very nice spot. Like you said, it's a new one. So I appreciate you having me.
Yeah,
Regardless.
man. First time here. This is no other way to go out than shit starting off with the fucking bang.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I appreciate it. Shout out to one time for my man Los for
Yes, sir.
getting this right.
One big loss. Feel me?
Yes, sir.
That's right.
But man, shit, let's start off with the music, man. That's first and foremost. If you're not familiar with Mateo's son, born and raised in San Antonio? Or
Yes.
where you from?
Born and raised San Antonio. From the West Side, little 36 area. Yeah, man. Yeah, just hometown San Antonio.
Are you born here? That's what you said?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
born and raised. Yeah.
It's a little weird, man. I did a little digging. And then on
Mhm.
top of that, you've been friends with I'm gonna say his first name with Felipe a long time.
Bird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bird.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the homie. Yeah, I've known him since middle school, so very much. Well, he went to Tafoya, I went to Rhodes, and yeah, yeah, we played against each other in like basketball and football and stuff. So
He sucks, right?
he's pretty decent. He's good, man. He's
Nah,
good
he's actually
actually.
pretty good.
Yeah, at basketball.
He always posted these throwbacks of when he was like, fuck, what's the name with the Toros?
I played with them as
Oh, you
well.
did too?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
my freshman year. So
Yeah, I seen that. How was cause so you started off what's the fucking Lanier, right?
mm.
Started off in Lanier. What made you move to
Stevens.
oh, you went to Stevens? I thought it was you didn't go to school at Warren? Did you?
Nah, you went,
No,
yeah,
that
no,
was
no,
oh,
no,
okay,
no.
okay.
Yeah, I went to Stevens. That transition was kind of crazy, honestly. Like I kind of forced it upon my mom to do it. So I was going to Lanier, and my junior year, Bird ended up moving to Stevens, and he moved to Stevens because of Justin. I don't know if y'all know about Justin around there.
Plug him real quick. Sounds by Doty.
Sounds by Doty, yes sir. Um, he had a little tragedy that happened at that time, and they ended up moving in together. So, long story short, they ended up having like parties and shit, and like throwing shit at the house. And I lived right next door to Bird, so I'd go over, and
This
I'd,
was getting hyped for no reason.
I'd fucking I'd get like lit and stuff over there, like
Yeah.
and of course at Lanier, I love Lanier. Don't get me wrong, like always will be family to me, you know what I mean. But it was just a different environment to them. For me, it was something new. I'd go like Lanier, like I said, I used to make music, I used to freestyle, but I'll be the only one. When I was doing at the Stevens parties, there would be like
Yeah.
multiple people doing it with me, and
Yeah.
they'd just be like, "Oh fuck," like you know what I'm saying. But I was still kind of live. They'd be like, "Oh, he's hard," you know what I mean. And then I used to dance. I used to do the jigging shit, the little Dallas, the Young Nation shit. I was pretty good at it,
Back
but
in the day, little Young Nation action.
yo,
Yeah.
I was really hitting that hole on God. But it came down to a point where I was like, I really fuck with these people. Like they got something going on all the damn time. Like water balloon fights in the parking lot, just always something, you know. So
Goddamn.
yeah, I was just like, fuck. I told my mom, I was like, I gotta go to that school, you know. I was like, I gotta
Yeah.
go, and I mean, I was leaving football and everything behind, but like, I was me being that age, I was young, so it was like, I'm just trying to go towards the fun, you know. And
Yeah. You mentioned rapping, freestyling. Did you know you had it at what age or what like point in time did you know like damn this is really something I want to do and I can actually fucking do it. I'm pretty good at it.
um, when I knew I was pretty good at it was when I guess you could say high school, when I was freestyling at like parties and stuff, just like that. People were like damn, and then
Yeah.
everyone started asking me to like freestyle. But I hear them hoes back, like I hear them like some old stuff. I wasn't that damn good, but like I was getting hyped up at the time, so it
Yeah.
just got me like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just more or less like yeah, I wanna say about 2010 is when I started like, "Oh, I wanna do music," like but I always wanted to do music since a kid because my dad did what are those things called? It was like karaoke's or like little tape recordings, you would record from there, you know? He used to do that one, then my stepdad freestyle, so I was always around it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how I guess that's where I got both of them from.
Shit, man. Going back to that, who introduced you to music? Like, who was the kind of a big influence on music?
I don't like to talk about him, fuck him, but my real dad,
Oh, okay. I mean, shit, we
yeah.
don't have to, bro.
Oh, yeah, nah, he used to done some dumb shit back in the day, but it is what it is. You know, we live on. But,
I feel that. I feel that.
yeah.
Um, what was rap, hip hop first shit you heard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Definitely rap. Like I said, was my real pops, he used to do a little rapping, but he was more of a singer, so that's how I got introduced to the whole little recording and just music in general, and yeah.
There's a I wanna fast forward a little bit, but we're gonna go back to the music shit in a little bit.
For sure.
There's a song I still hear to the day. I was actually listening to the gym a couple days ago. Um, we actually, man, speaking of this guy, we man, we were supposed to fucking link up in the studio time too, a podcast a couple months ago as well. Jeremy, y'all did, fuck, remind
French
me,
Kiss.
French Kiss. Yeah.
Jeremy King, yeah. Shouts
Yeah.
out to him.
Yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
He's, I've known him for a while too, because obviously we used to work at Bush's, and
Mhm.
he's a yeah, we've been
I worked there too.
yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
bro, I
Yeah.
know. That's how we all met.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
Oh, look.
yeah, Los too.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, like, damn near everybody worked at Bush's, bro. It's kinda crazy to think
Bro, now
about it.
that I was thinking about that the other day, like, everybody from Stevens,
Damn
everybody
near.
from Warren, because it was right in
Mhm.
the fucking middle, so and then I was on the other side, like, I was still on the south side, but even at that, it was still like a 5-minute drive
Yeah.
from fucking Medina Base and
It was either that or SeaWorld. I think a lot of people worked at SeaWorld too, in that
fucks.
area. Yeah, I never did, but I hear a lot of people that did, so
Yeah,
those are 2 little spots.
and on top of that, there was Birdo, so it was always chill.
Mm.
It was always fucking dope.
Shout out Birdo. Yeah.
Bro, I think back on that shit and look back on his age because he was, like, the age we are now.
Yep.
It is just hilarious, like, the shit he was doing, like,
Yeah.
running an actual fucking store, still
Mhm.
doing the shit he was doing at that age.
He was doing some yeah,
It's funny, man. It's funny. We talk
grown man shit.
yeah. But, yeah, French Kiss, going back to that. Um, shit, a couple months ago, maybe last year, it started popping on TikTok, and it was
Mhm.
like I don't remember if it was a slow down version or if it was a speed up version or if it was
Yeah, I was getting videos from that from 2018, and it was, like, on my IG though, but it was
yeah.
that same sound that slowed. I don't know who did it.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
where it came obviously, it was from TikTok, but I was getting 2018, I was getting on my IG, and there was some pretty big people, like, from, like, other across the countries and shit, like, posting. I was like, "That's cool," like, I'm reposting and stuff, but I didn't know where it was coming from, and then, like, I wanna say a couple years later, what's her name, did a video to it, Bella Thorne
Yeah,
from Disney. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
She did a video on TikTok with one of her other Instagram. Forgot her names, like Francis or some shit like that. But yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like this is fucking insane. But it's like at the time, I don't think it was up on Apple or anything like that. So they weren't giving us our credit. But now if you go to look at the videos, it shows Jeremy King and Mateo's son
Oh,
on it.
that's what's
So
up.
yeah.
What was that process like? How did you it wasn't on, like, Apple Music or Spotify or anything like that,
Yeah,
like, at the time?
no one had posted it. And really on the cool, like all of my old music, like not old music, but like my like French Kiss, Sleepwalk, all those, they weren't really up on there like that, like
Yeah, I forgot to mention I'm listening to that shit on SoundCloud.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, so
exactly. So it's up there now, it's on Apple now, but back to the French, like, yeah, it wasn't up for a bit, and then Jeremy ended up hitting me and was like, "Imma post it," like, he was gonna split the funds or whatever that they get from it, and at the time, I didn't have that set up yet, so, like, it took a while for that, but I ain't gonna lie, French Kiss gives us a little check every month, so,
hell yeah.
yeah, just from that song. It's
It's
pretty
dope,
cool.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
It's hype.
Alright, so we are, going back to, I guess, high school, and you started towards the end, and, man, at what point did you like, "Fuck, this is, like, I'm gonna take this serious"?
Music,
After high school? During high school?
it was during, for
During?
sure, my senior year, um, well like I said, I was always recording, but definitely my senior year was the year I met Jeremy King
Yeah.
at Bush's, and well, really, I met his sister first, and his sister was like, "Oh,
Oh, yeah, yeah, I know what you're
yeah."
talking
I was washing dishes one day in the back, and I'm just going crazy. Got my headphones on, scrubbing, and I was riding to the Wu Tang beat at one point, the
Yeah.
Drake, the Wu Tang, and I had a whole song to it, and like I read it to her with the headphone in, and I was like, You know what I'm saying? This is actually, I didn't read with the headphone. I just read the lyrics, and I was like, "This is some new Drake shit." And I started singing my lyrics. It's like, "Oh, that's hot. What song is that?" I was like, "Nah, that was me." And she was like, "Oh, for
Yeah,
real?"
yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, my brother does music too." Blah blah blah. And then ended up introducing me to him.
He
And
was he working there at the time?
yeah, but he was morning shift, so I didn't really see
Oh,
him.
yeah, that's right, yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And
that's
then
right.
one day, I think I got off block or like early release, whatever it is. I used to get out at 2. So I went in early one day and he was like barely about to leave, and I like chopped it up with him, and
Yeah.
I read him the whole song actually. He's like, "Yeah, come by, like you can record." And yeah, that's what I ended up doing. And shit. That's when I started like quality, I guess you could say, like it's like bad, it was better. Like
Yeah.
now I'm doing it for real, And I went in there, I did that one, and I did another one with them. I forgot what that one was called, but it was me, Jeremy King on it, his brother. I believe that his name was Josh Springer at the time. I think he was on that one. Can't remember, but ended up getting 1,000 views that day. The first day, it hit 1,000 views that day, and then Jeremy calls me. He's like, "Hey, that shit's going crazy. Like, if you want to keep recording, like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
keep on recording." But I think it's because I knew a lot of people. I moved schools, and then I went to Stevens.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
makes sense,
a
yeah.
little bit of a crowd, and then of course their crowd. Like, it was dope. But
This is you posted on Instagram?
that was SoundCloud.
SoundCloud, okay.
hmm
Even at that, it's still what year did was it released?
That song was released
15?
2014.
14? So there wasn't really streaming wasn't as fucking popular as it was before, so
Definitely
if
not.
you had something like that, you knew it was
hmm
either hot, you had a fucking like a crowd, you had a
hmm
little fan base,
Yep.
so you knew it was this someone was good because it wasn't as accessible as it is now.
I'm not gonna say I ain't gonna lie, I was kinda clueless, like, I saw it, but I wasn't like, "Oh, shit," like, it was
Yeah,
Jeremy kinda called me and was just like, "You got people listening to you,
yeah.
like, keep going," you know what I mean? And I was like, "Bet, like, let's get it." And, yeah, that's really how that went down. But, yeah, the whole SoundCloud era is what you're saying is definitely it's a lot different now than it was then. Like, I definitely was in a little position to where it was like nobody was doing it, so
Yeah.
that's why I was like, "Damn, now everyone's kinda doing it." But,
How many songs, y'all recorded together, you know? Off the top of your head?
um,
I mean, that's to be a good amount, right?
probably like 4 or 5. Not really too many, but them songs are pretty hard though, the ones we do got. And we plan on I talk to him still, so we plan on working something out, like
Yeah, no, starting this shit, there's a list that, I put together. Obviously, you're on the list because 'cause you're fucking here.
yeah.
Jeremy King's on that fucking list, so, shit, if you're watching right now, man, definitely Imma hit him up regardless. Yeah, Imma hit him up regardless, but
The king, man. I
yes, sir.
wanna
Alright. Um, navigating, bro. I told you off air that you have a different style when it comes to your music. Do you understand the style that you have? Do you
um,
like, I guess because it's different. Do you know that it's different from other people?
in a
In a
sense
sense?
in a sense, I still get compared to people, you know what I mean? Like, I always will, but I have, I know I have a voice, like a different voice, so when they hear,
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, that's Mateo," you
yeah,
know? So, even when I guess you could say when I talk to or whatever you say, like, whatever it is. But, as far as music goes, I'm versatile, you can say. I can sing. I have some singing songs. I haven't really posted those yet. Y'all will hear them. I have a house song too, like a house track. That one's gonna be pretty dope. I don't know if I showed you. Have I showed you that one? Yeah, that one's cool. I don't know. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to navigate my way into like whatever blows up is gonna blow up for me. You know what I mean? That's what I'm gonna go with because my voice, like I said, my voice can hit any angle I feel. So,
when it's your style of music, was that just natural? Or is just like did you have some, like, influences?
um, I mean, you can say my biggest influence is Drake, but I'm not gonna say that. I guess that's why you could say I can like adapt myself in different
Yeah,
like yeah. So shouts out to him
yeah.
because he really did put that upon. Actually, a lot of us nowadays like everyone's trying to like be creative and like stay with it. You know.
Yeah, his latest shit was on fucking Honestly Never Mind is I mean, it's I mean, it's whatever to me, like, there's a couple songs
Yeah.
on there that are cool, but
Yeah.
it's trippy to see the type of shit that he's done over the years and, like, tap into each genre, like,
Yeah.
Bad Bunny, MIA, this one, fucking, um
He's a goat, man.
yeah, and then
It's
getting
fucking
into, like, the UK music, like,
the
I don't know what's
drill.
yeah, the drill.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, shit like that is, like, not a lot of people can fucking do that,
Mm-mm.
and it's pretty dope to see him I mean, shit, he's fucking 12, 13,
Well,
14 years in the game and still going fucking crazy.
definitely. He's definitely gets hated on a lot, but some people don't understand that he's also an actor. Like He was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He can imitate like
yeah.
easily, and that's what like I feel like anyone that goes under like that's why I love Drake, but I wouldn't sign to Drake because he's gonna.
You wouldn't what?
I wouldn't sign to Drake.
What do you mean?
Like be
Like his
signed to
label?
OVO, yeah,
Oh,
nah,
okay, okay, okay.
definitely wouldn't do that because he's gonna like anyone that's I've seen sign to him has not been like
Like Smiley?
Smiley, fucking what's I love McConan,
Oh, yeah,
Party
damn.
XO, like they all kind of like no one stays like Drake because Drake is like yeah, niggas elite, like, he gonna suck
Yeah,
this shit, like you know what I mean? But
yeah.
either way, like suitors to him, like he knows he's a businessman at the end of the day, like so whatever sells gonna sell.
Yeah. What's your creative process like, man? Like writing a song, you have shit on your notepad, you just find a beat and go to it,
Yeah,
or you
I have different ways. I have definitely have stuff written down that I'll write down to nothing and I'll go back to it and be like, oh, this beat goes cool with it. Or I go in there and Lil Wayne it, you know, do the little like listen to the beat,
yeah.
say a bar, stop, think about it, say another bar, stop. Like I could do anything, but my most, I guess you could say my most popular like songs that I've had, they've definitely been like worked on for about a month of writing and just kind of like sitting there structuring it out. You know what I mean? And yeah.
How much do you produce the beats, or what do you do? Do you
Um,
do the
I
whole
just
process
sta
yourself?
I just started producing, but no, for sure. Before, like back in 2015, 2016, I was just going in and my voice, lyrics. Um, but recently, I want to say 2020, I bought a computer off of Duvin. Shouts out to Duvin. Um, he ended up buying a new laptop and he was like, I'm gonna sell mine, and he had like everything on it. So I was like, I'll buy it from you, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I ended up like learning how to do beats and stuff on it. And Dubin's a very organized producer. Like, how can I say it? Like, I'm not gonna say he's. I'm trying to use it. I want to say the right word. He's just very computer. Like, he knows how to use a computer
Yeah.
very well. Like, everything's organized. Everything has a folder for it. Like, he makes everything easy for you, and definitely made producing easy for me. So I produce actually. Call You Son. It's an EP. It's on Apple. It's everywhere as well. He helped me on some of the beats, like put everything in the right notes and everything. But damn near produced the whole thing. So
Was that pretty difficult? Like figuring out the application? Because what do you use
FL
for?
Studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It
Okay.
definitely was, but like I said, I knew if it wasn't for his, like, computer, it definitely would've been a lot harder, like, just learning from scratch. Cause yeah, everyone says that, like, it's not easy, but I learned it fairly fast, so
Yeah. I mean, what do they like, what did he have on there? Like, he had, like, templates and bullshit like
yeah,
that?
he had
Yeah?
templates, he had drum kits, like,
Yeah, yeah.
shitload of drum kits, bro, like, from anything I could think of, he also had, like they're called midis, like, the hi-hats, like,
Yeah.
like, when you put in well, the MIDI is like when you put it into the hi-hat that you already have set up, it'd have different patterns for that hi, so it'd be
Yeah.
like you wouldn't even have to fuck with that, like, it's just, like, already there for you, so that's what I'm saying, he really made it easy, so
Is that the only one you use? Like,
to make
your
beats?
yeah, to I
Yeah,
guess, you produce?
yeah, I tried Machine 2018, but I could not get the hang of it. That's, not Xanax Fan Club, everyone knows him as Xanax Fan Club, they used to work with me back then,
It's funny, man. I
but
was
it's
actually gonna bring that up next.
yeah, it's, Big Texas Johnny now,
Yeah.
he knows how to use the machine fucking good as fuck. That's why I bought that one first because I seen him using it and
Yeah.
I just couldn't get it. I was like, huh, nah, I'm not even gonna fuck with it no more. But yeah, I still got it in my truck actually.
Yeah, man. Speaking of, I mean, I was gonna mention it either way. Like, I was, I forgot what song it was. Maybe it was did he produce French Kiss?
Do French
Yeah,
kiss.
okay, so that's where
Mhm.
I saw it. Um,
He
and
did.
then yeah, and then I so I did a little research. I was just like, this has to be Big Tech Johnny. Like, there's just I know him now. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
he graduated from Southwest, so he went to that school. Um, and I fucking just put it into, I think it was Twitter,
Mhm.
and he still has the handle with his name on it. I don't think that he follows anybody, but I guess he still has the handle. But I was just like,
Yeah.
damn, it makes sense now. I understand where like, it just all made sense now. But that's dope, man.
That was definitely a cool ass name, but I understand it was a name you probably had to like shy away from a little bit.
Oh
But
yeah, I see what you mean.
yeah,
Not
but
not
definitely
because
dope. It was definitely dope.
now that I mean it is what it is when it comes to that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we're all getting older too, so I understand.
Yeah. Going into shit, the San Antonio culture, San Antonio music. Who's some people you're fucking with right now?
Mm.
Who's some people you have some songs with, other than like I mean, I know Swanee's on a couple. You have
In the city, There's a lot of people that I do fuck with that make music, but um, I do have songs with Swanee. I have song with my boy Rex. He's basically he's like my cousin, you could say. He's my little brother's like they tight, you know what I mean? My little brother. Shout out Foreign Faye. You know what I'm saying? Um, I have a song with him. I think we're gonna plan on working something out soon. I got a song with Izzy 93,
Oh yeah, yeah,
2 songs. He's going dumb right now in the city. Um,
yeah. He went to Southwest too.
yeah, he did go to
Yeah, yeah.
Southwest. Yeah.
I think he a year after. Might be wrong. Not too sure, but go ahead, bro.
Mm. Um, I mean, just really just as far as I'm naming like people I have music with right now.
Southside. You got music with Hoodlum?
No,
Nah.
I do have a song with him, but I never dropped it. It's just kind of just there. I didn't think it was like the song to drop. You know, I was listening to it. I was like, nah, if I'm gonna do a song with Hoodlum, it needs to be a lot better than this. But yeah,
What's I mean, what was wrong with it? What was your fucking like?
I sounded like Cardi. I had like that little.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it was cool and all, but like, I mean, I wanted it to be like more me. You know what I mean? Like the way I was writing the beat, it was like I said, it was fun and all, but
yeah.
putting Hoodlum on it and then for me to release it, it was like, nah, I want it to sound like me. You know,
Yeah.
but that's really what was getting me. But as far as like people I fuck with here, I can't because I couldn't really think of it any more people that have music with here because I have a lot of features from people here too, but I don't want to name all them. Um, but yeah, I fuck with Rex, fuck with Izzy, Swanee. Shout out Digital Golf. Um,
How's Rich Greedy, bro? Because I know you have I think it's July, right?
July 4th, yeah.
July 4th. How was that working
Mm,
with Rich?
Rich is rich. You know what I'm saying? Rich is rich,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
he's very cool. You know what I'm saying? He's I really can't explain him what he is like because I don't really like talk to him like that. But we're like we show each other love. You know what I'm saying? And he's always been like someone that I kind of fucked with since from his first like in the beginning, like when he did that one what is that, Pretty Flacco?
Yeah.
That one.
Fuck, I know you're talking about this, the ASAP beat.
Yeah, yeah, the
The
ASAP one.
ASAP.
When I first saw, I was like, who the fuck? Like, this nigga going crazy. God damn, it was dope. It was when me and Blake were like working at the time. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's definitely one of a good like person doing music out here. So
I want to ask you because this is the type of shit that he's going stupid with is I guess fuck, what do you, like the trap cumbia. I didn't even say it
Trap
right.
Cumbia,
Yeah,
yeah.
cumbia shit. How do you feel about that?
I mean that's him. He kind of John Michael too.
Oh
Big
yeah, yeah,
Texas
yeah,
Johnny.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely, he made that beat. So it's like they did a thing. They started a little wave on the cool, and like there's a lot of like Hispanic rappers out there kind of like doing that now. But I ain't gonna lie, Rich kind of started it in a way. So
Yeah. How do
yeah,
you would you jump on some of that shit?
I have one.
You have one?
It's called Las Palmas.
You it's out?
I think it's called Las Palmas. Yeah, it's out. It's on SoundCloud. It wasn't. It was like
Oh, okay,
It
okay,
was just
okay.
like me, like not a throwaway, but like a just kind of like released it. Didn't really talk about it, but
Then you have music like that you just throw away?
yeah,
Yeah.
I have a lot of I have a lot of those actually.
How do you I've asked this before. How do you pick and choose like what's like the best shit to promote? Because I mean, you have music in your fucking so-called vault that you're
Mhm.
like, fuck, this might be the one. Let me hold back on this one. Like, how do you pick and choose what's to go hard on?
Um, I guess it's all through like the production and everything, not just more or less the words that I'm choosing as well, like and the quality.
Yeah.
Like there's one I literally just dropped it like a week ago, and it's called No Damn Well, and I dropped that whole about a year and a half ago, but I just threw it on SoundCloud like that. But like people were hearing it, and they're like, well, do a video for it. You know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, I didn't really like it at the time,
Yeah.
but now I was like, well, it is hard. You know what I'm saying? It is hard. I got some good engagements from it. People were sharing it. Um, I have my little cowboy jersey on. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to boys. You know what I'm saying? Come around the corner. But yeah,
Hilarious. Hilarious.
definitely have. I have a shitload of music towards like I don't know. The question you asked is like when I'm listening to it.
Yeah, just how do you pick and choose like how to promote which song? Because I mean, I'm sure you look at every song and like, damn, this is it. Or at least I would
Every
have said it.
song, no, no, so no,
Nah?
not every
So
song. Definitely not.
you're making beats and then just like this is
Yeah,
it is
I definitely made beats to where I was like I know it's kind of like something I would do, but then
yeah, okay.
I'll write to it. Okay, let me tell you, the way I figure it out is already in the process of when I'm writing the song.
Yeah.
When I'm writing to it and it's fluent, it just comes out naturally, and I'm not sitting there thinking, I know it's gonna be a hit. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like, oh fuck, like this shit just came out so like sudden, then thus the like Big Sun. I did it with a homie Prayed Up. I
Yeah.
think he had a or was he here? I think he did something with Alec. I don't know if he was here with him. Like so,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Stone
Yeah, he was,
doing camera work.
yeah, camera work. Yeah,
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 yeah.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
He also does production, and he did my song Big Son. And when he heard it, I did the hook in like fucking 5 minutes, and like that's what I'm trying to get at. Like when I hear a beat, and I can just go and
Yeah,
just comes out fluently. Like it just those know I'm like, oh yeah, this is it right here. Like so, that's how it comes out for me.
and I mean, the opposite, you get shit that you're, like, having trouble making,
Like
you're like
it's either that or like, or I'm like, I know I'm going crazy and I'm right into it, but it's like I'm gonna come back to it. Like you
yeah,
know what I
okay.
mean? But there's some where I'm just there like, nah, nah, like fuck that, I can't. Like you know what I mean? I end up finishing it, but then I like just leave it sitting there for a bit. So
Do you show your friends the music? And, I mean, how big is their, input into the shit that you release?
uh I ain't gonna lie, not I don't really be sending it to them like that, but I just made one recently. It's called Soda Pop, but I'm thinking of switching the name to Spaceship. But I had sent it to a group chat with the boys and stuff, and they told me that shit was crazy. But I got excited because that hoe was hard. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? I was like,
yeah.
hold on with the book, and I might send it to you. You know what I'm saying? You could probably play it at the podcast or like in the video or whatever. You know what I mean? Because yeah, that's definitely the song I'm gonna promote for real.
Speaking of the boys, man, I know y'all, yeah, y'all have y'all's group, and it's kind of the same shit with me and my friends, man. There's like 8 or 9 of us
Mhm.
that shit been tight since 7th, 8th grade. I mean, how big was that? How big is their influence on you, kind of making music and then just life in general?
Um,
I mean, do they have any influence or like,
like me as far as music goes.
I mean, just life in general? Because I mean, the way I put it to my mom, to my I guess shit to them too. I've talked about it all the time. Is like they've put me in a position where, um, I mean, I didn't have to make dumb choices. Like I could have went a different route. So
Mhm.
being with them, having their, I mean, shit, some of their guidance too, like having a say in what I did was kind of helped me out on
Yeah.
the fucking on the journey here.
Thanks. I guess you could say like everyone has each one of my friends has a little something that I look up like to them as like that they're doing.
Yeah.
Like let's say Los for example, that man gets like he's been doing everything the right way. You know what I'm saying? Credit right. You know what I'm saying? Got the house, got the 2 cars. You know what I'm saying? Got the fam. Everything's like he got that shit perfect. And as far as me, it's 27. I'm still kind of like looking for that. You know what I mean? So it's like damn. Shout out to that man right there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't mean to stop you, man, but I don't know if you've seen it, but me and Berto have an episode where we talked about the first time we got into fucking credit cards and we're outside of bushes throwing away the trash.
Mm,
And this was 2014. And I think I had asked him the question about how to actually build credit and where to actually start. And you're in that conversation too. And it's trippy, bro, to see the shit that you can actually fucking do with credit.
I
And
know.
you like, I mean, both of us, I think we might have been in the same position, like as far as credit not being there or not
Mm,
having credit. I don't remember what you were at that point, but yeah, it's wild to see the shit that I mean, you got a house, you got a car,
yeah,
you got
from
the
that.
yeah, like the shit that you can actually do with credit, and it's just wild to actually see that from a fucking far from both of us. You know what I mean? From both of us.
He be going
But
on a lot and be like, I don't wanna drop nothing right now, bro.
yeah,
You see the credit. You see it like
yeah,
I'm taking off without, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, but he can do that, you know what I mean? He can do that. So it is what it is. Like,
yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I look up to him for that. Like, I'm like, damn, like he got everything together, you know. And then my boy Dom, Dom is just my boy. He's just funny as fuck. Like, I mean, we be on the game all the time. He's also a person that be working too, like, you know what I'm saying? He's in the process of getting his shit together as well, you know?
Yep.
That's all we are, you know what I'm saying? My boy DZ. I just feel like we all kinda like lean on each other in a way, so you know what I mean?
Yeah,
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 we grew up together,
that's the
yeah.
whole point, man. Is like the fucking process, the process that
Mhm,
you've seen that I mean, kids, you got kids, right?
mhm, I
Yeah.
have 2 kids.
Kids, man, congrats on the new one, by the way. But yeah, they you got kids, so that's a whole nother fucking
Yeah, it makes it
yeah,
changes
journey
your
that you have to
perspective.
go through. So seeing that shit, and on top of that, like coming from my side, like I've seen my
Mhm.
friends grow up, and um, yeah, man, it sometimes it's just wild. Another thing that I've talked about too is their parents, like the seeing them grow too. I mean, as they get older, you go back to their house or you have a family
Yeah.
barbecue or some shit. You're like, fuck, I really known this fucking person for like 10, 15 years.
Okay.
It's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
That's shit. That's a good point, man. I mean, what's the point of that? If you probably can't hear Los, but uh, yeah, man. Why stop rapping, bro? Like, what was the mental thing about doing that?
It's just I mean, like just like anything else, you know what I'm saying? It gets everything it's like it just discouraging at the time, you know. It's overwhelming, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a job, you do it all the time, you're like, fuck, I don't wanna do it no more, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, what am I like I don't know. It's like I know I see the bigger picture for it, but then there's also times where I'm just there, like real life is like, fuck, I gotta do something else. You know what I'm saying? But because of course the kids, like I have two little girls, you know. But as far as it right now, I'm doing. I haven't had that thought in a minute. So
Man, I'll be lying if I said if I haven't had that thought number of times with this shit here.
yeah,
Um, and it's always the fact that it's the bigger picture, bro. Like I
hmm
just I've said it multiple times, man. Like this is something that I've had no idea that I was gonna be fucking like interested in. Like I'm not too sure if you remember the fucking interactions or the conversations we used to have back at
yeah,
Bush's. Like I was very timid. I was very shy.
yeah,
Like I didn't talk to nobody. Like this was something that I had no idea that I was gonna be into, and it changed everything. I've
Facts.
met people that I had no idea I would meet. And shit like this, having interactions where I find out something about you that I had no idea, and it's just the
yeah.
curiosity is so crazy when I think about it. It's pretty cool, man. Like yeah, I never thought I would be into some shit like this.
It's also not even like the bigger picture for me is not even like getting my name on the bigger board or whatever. It's more of like provide getting the income from whatever. That's why I'm doing all these different things now, and not just rapping and like just the same old Mateo before. Like I said, I'm singing, I'm making beats now. You know, I might just dip and dabble on little other things just because whatever's gonna bring me the income from music, I want it to be from music. I don't want like you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So that's really I want it to be. I want to be financially stable because of music, and that's my goal from it. So
that's good, bro. That's good,
yeah,
man. I want to go back to the stopping part because there's a man. I don't remember who was saying this on Instagram one time. Was that you have to keeping up with the trend of making music and providing music to people,
yeah,
and you're putting yourself in a headspace of making so much music to a point, like, where there's just so much demand that's kinda hard to keep up, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
the attention span of somebody is
It's
stupid
quicker.
yeah, it's quicker,
Mhm.
low, and it's just hard, so some of the shit that I had to deal with is people coming on to like, shit, even now, bro, like, I took a month and a half, 2 months off, and it's just like, there's, people all the time that ask me to come on to the podcast and apologize if you're not here, but,
Yeah.
people wanting to know when's the next one gonna be, like, just shit like that is just like, there's a certain point where I'm like, "Fuck, this is, like, I should be doing this," but I'm like, "You know what? Let me just take it day by day. Let me just do
Yeah,
my thing. It's part of the process, hopefully." And, I mean, hopefully it turns out to what I think it is.
for sure. 100%. That's I mean, gotta keep that mindset right there. Because most definitely you keep going. Like consistency is key. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't you
man.
can't really you can't really doubt it because that's the only thing that's like you keep doing it. It's like a basketball player. Or anything you do, like the more you do it, the better you get at it. You know what I mean? And I mean that's just with anything, really.
How's, I mean, what's your motivation like when it comes to this music? Like, like, I know you just finished talking about the income part, like, providing for your family and just
Mhm.
having multiple sources of income. But, I mean, is there any other reason why you like to actually fucking do music? Like,
Well,
why music?
I just love. I've always been into it since a kid, so it's like I never shied away from it. Like I remember in middle school, music is life, putting little quotes like that and stuff like that. Like I've always like
Yeah, yeah,
it's always been a thing to me. So
some little Taylor Gang,
yeah,
YMCMB
shit like
shit.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was always on that like little hip stuff, but it had to do with music, and yeah, my motivation is just like I hear myself as well. I hear my voice mature. I hear it like I'm getting, like I said, me doing it for so long, I'm just getting better now. I hear like different vocal cords just coming. It's cool to see and cool to hear. Like
Yeah.
I hear my voice from fucking 2014, and from now it is not like the same. You know what I mean? And you can say the same thing with Drake. Like you hear Drake's
Yeah,
"Take Care"
yeah.
and you hear him now, it's not the same. Like it's your voice gets better over time.
There's a song that Los recorded, and I'm not too sure if it was in the parking lot of Bush's, but, it kinda went stupid on Twitter back in the day. Um, yeah, 4 O's like a Audi. Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
quick cross. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He in the background going, yeah. Definitely that hoe. I think it hit like 9,000 likes. That was my
Yeah.
first like crazy video. It got love when I first posted it, but there was some dude named it's like Wavy, I don't know, some weird name, bro. He was like,
He's being stupid.
nah, he just said the best one yet. Like, 'cause I
Oh,
could
okay,
put the
okay.
Chief Keef chat. I made up
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit
yeah,
like,
the
yeah.
Chief Keef yeah, that's what it was,
And
yeah.
and he put the best one yet, and I was probably like the only one because I made it up, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And as soon as he hit it, bro, that's my phone just started going crazy. Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
And yeah, that was that was a pretty dope time. Man. But
yeah,
that's social media is so much different now. Like you gotta be in people's algorithms and stuff. It's like it ain't just
yeah.
like TikTok, you're gonna get random people's like that's why I'm trying to transfer over to that, but
No, I see you, bro. There's a
yeah,
I have shame on me for doing this because I've seen a lot of videos, but I haven't followed yet.
yeah, it's so
But
good.
you've been on there. You make videos like
Yeah.
you're not yeah, you don't shy away from putting videos on there. So I guess my next question is, I mean, where's that courage come from? Because I mean, you have people going on to social media and they're afraid to put out content.
I guess you could say because I've always been that really like too shy to post what I want. Um, that's what that comes out of me. But also like I knew or I know TikTok is a different like you
Yeah,
can really have that one video and it's gonna really do something for you, you know. And I guess you could say that with that one song as well. Like, but TikTok is a little more. You just gotta take advantage of your tools. You know what I mean? And I mean that's what I'm trying to
yeah,
do right now. So
and that's the part I'm fucking up at horrible.
yeah,
Previously too, because I mean, I did this shit right when TikTok was popping off
yeah,
during the pandemic, and I think that's one of the things that I should have done.
mm,
Start posting, start just
definitely.
something like
Because
on
right now I'm not even posting music. I'm kind of just posting what I see is like people are
like
doing on there,
voiceovers.
voiceovers for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
And I think because I'm like I said I would like to be an actor too if I ever shy away into that, but or not
Okay.
shy away into that, but go into that. And yeah, I feel like I can do that. Like not even like
Nah, bro, there's
yeah.
some voiceovers, bro, that I've seen and with like your brothers and shit.
Oh yeah,
It's hilarious,
yeah.
dog.
Those are
So
pretty fun. Those are like my first ones with my little bros, and
yeah,
then I kind of stopped doing it because I was like, what? I'm like, "Oh, I'm just doing movies right now. You know what I'm saying? Then I started going into like more of TikToks voiceovers, like
yeah.
actual people's, and I was like, oh, these are cool. Like these are funny. And then you can put your own little relatable quote to it, and then yeah, go from there. Like so,
I wanna fucking touch on the streaming part of music and the transition because you've been a part of I guess both generations of the SoundCloud, but even before that, when you had to, I'm sure you had to have CDs growing up
yeah,
and knowing the concept about that. But
100% MP3s,
um,
all that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And I mean, how's that been? Because just seeing the evolution of music and seeing the streaming shit now is that you have to reach a certain number of streams to get, a certain amount of money. Where back then it was just you've purchased the album, purchased the song, that it was just like, yeah,
100%.
it's different. So I saw I don't know, it was just like just a picture on Instagram with the amount of streams you have to get to,
Mhm.
I think it was like $100 or something like that, and it was stupid. Like it was like a high ass number of streams.
Yeah, it is definitely is because I'm gonna say I ain't making like crazy money a month, but I'm gonna say my numbers a month are probably like 100,000 maybe a month of streams. But I'm getting a decent like it ain't like I said it ain't nothing for me to live
Yeah,
off of, but it's like
yeah, yeah.
it's cool and yeah, it's definitely it takes I think it's like what 0.75 streams something like that. Like you get like cents a stream.
It's wild.
So yeah, I mean the more you get, but I know I've made $4,000 off an album with me and Duvin, Hello Son, back in 2018. I think we got a $4,300 check. We had like 300K views. So just altogether though,
Yeah,
300K altogether. So it's like these people that are making like million views off one song, they're making some bread just from one song.
yeah,
Like them, like what is that? Almost $12,000 from one song, but with a million views. So
yeah,
hey, that's what I'm trying to say. I just need that
yeah,
one. You know what I mean? And French kids, we got those and all, but like those are back then. Like I need that right now.
yeah, yeah.
So
How'd you figure out to put your music on to a streaming platform?
what got me into is like people telling me like do the abs. I don't even know the word of it still, but there's certain things to do, but I haven't done any of that. I've only made a distro kid and posted my music to get put on all platforms. You
Yeah,
know, it was just people telling me like, hey, like put your shit on Apple Music or this and that. And I didn't know how easy it was. It's really just to sign up and pay the annual fee and
and upload.
up and
Yeah,
upload and that's it. So
that makes sense, bro. But shit, man, I know you just released a song. I mean, well, it's been on SoundCloud for a while now, but you
mhm.
just actually started promoting it. But any new shit coming out? Any new songs? Any new albums? What are you working on right now?
Right now I'm just working on singles. Definitely have a shitload of singles. Hold on. I have one out already. It's also on SoundCloud. It's called Mosh Freestyle, but it's also on all platforms as well. Um, I'm shooting a video for that one probably sometime this week. But And then I have another one called Ain't Nothing Nice. That one's produced by Jay Allen. The Mosh Freestyle's produced by me, by the way. I guess I'm producing now. Ain't Nothing Nice by Jay Allen. That one's like a rock. Like it has like a rock feel to it, but I'm like, it's my voice. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's not. I'm not like trying to
Yeah.
do anything different, but it went together so well. So I was like, oh, I got to do this, and that the whole little video idea is gonna be dope because like we're gonna get like a little hotel scene and like on one of the lyrics on the song is like, Papa Molly, she told me fuck Papa Molly, she told me fuck me while she's tied. So like in the video, I already had like an idea. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be at the edge of the bed with a cigarette, and the camera's gonna be like kind of close, and it's gonna like focus in and out on her. She's gonna be tied up in the bed, and then on me, I'm just like with the cigarette, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
rock and roll, like, rock star shit. You feel me? And then us fucking up the hotel and just like doing crazy shit, like having a party in there. So I'm excited for that one on the cool.
This boy's all hyped over here too.
I'm excited for that one on the
Yeah.
cool. And then, but my biggest one is Spaceship. That one's I think that one's gonna go crazy. I got Retro gonna shoot that one, and he's a damn good videographer out here. So yeah, well, I feel like when I do that one, it's gonna be like, oh fuck, he's back at doing what he's doing, you know? Like,
Yeah,
because
bro.
right now I get the people know me. Don't get me wrong, like, they see me. Oh, you're Mateo, yeah. But they also they hit me with that one question. You still doing music? You know what I mean? So it's like they know who I am, but they're not keeping up with what's going on. You know what I mean?
Familiar with,
Yeah.
yeah, what you're doing.
So I gotta get that. I gotta get that back. You know what I mean? Yeah.
How's I wanted to ask the love from the city. How's that been, man? Because I mean, your journey's, I mean, it's been gone for a while. It's definitely not ending anytime soon. But
Nope.
how's the love from the city from San Antonio?
Um, it's cool. I get a lot of love and I get a lot of hate,
Could
so
it be
it's
more?
could be a lot more love, yeah, for sure. It's like I said, it seems like the people that do know, I'm not popping up. Like I said, social media is crazy right now. It's like you got to be in someone's algorithm. Like you got to be they have to be clicking on your stuff to
Yeah.
actually for you to pop on their page. Because there's people that I follow. I follow like what 2,000 people. I don't see all 2,000 people in a day. You know what I mean? It's like I'm seeing the main people that I look at, and I really just got to put myself back into where they're clicking on my name again. You know,
Yeah.
and 'cause I'm still getting like pretty good engagements. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't 2017, 2018
Yeah.
engagements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
them. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. Shit, man. Last question, bro. Any advice, any shit you can give out to people, man, that wanna shit do better in the music, do better in life? What would you say, man?
And music and life. I mean, I guess the thing I can say goes with it is just like, don't be afraid to do what you want to do. You know, like you want to do it, go after it. Like, don't let no one tell you you can't do it because you can do it. Like, you see the dream, go catch it. But all it takes is like consistency. What is that one saying? We said it on the back of our shirts at Lanier. I'll never forget it. It's like work hard beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel. I felt what happened with me. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I've always had the talent, but I don't think in a little time period I wasn't working hard like I should have been. So I always just stay consistent. You don't get what you get. You know?
Hell yeah, bro. Shit, I'll end on this, man, because this next part of the journey of the podcast, I want to really emphasize on giving people their flowers. I have before, but seeing the process, the journey from afar, with you has been dope, bro. Just the transition that you've made from music to where you're at now has been it's been a grind, bro, and I've seen it. I've seen
Thank
the
you.
hard work. I've seen the shit that you've done. I've seen the people you've made music with. I've seen the type of effort you're putting in with TikTok when people don't have the fucking courage to actually upload shit.
Yeah,
It's fucking dope, bro. So
appreciate it,
yeah, yeah,
man.
of course, man. So I definitely wanna fucking say that to you. Last thing, man. Appreciate you fucking coming on,
Yeah,
bro.
no, thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah,
For real.
man.
This was pretty dope. I was damn near nervous. I mean, I was nervous in the beginning, but
Yeah,
like I said, you got a whole thing going on. This I love it. So,
I appreciate it, man.
so,
Where can people find you on social media?
I guess you could say everything is at Mateo's underscore son, Mateo underscore son, SUN. Only one hot like one. You feel me?
Man,
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it, bro. Man, if you're still watching right now, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. This is gonna be a new season, a new time. I mean, we're in a new studio. Really want to emphasize on people doing big things within the city. I want to get a lot of people on here that I've personally seen have put in hard work and man, this is another testament to the person we just had on. So shout out to Mateo one time.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Um,
There's definitely a lot of that going on in the city. There's a lot of talent going on right now. So
yes,
hey,
sir.
yeah, you grab them boys
Yes,
because
sir.
they coming.
Shit. Yeah. Until next time, people.
Yeah.
Peace.